Good afternoon. We're here to talk about how to foster healthy microbiome with NuVsio. Before we begin, just a little bit about me. Who am I and why am I in this industry? I'm Dr. Elena Brei, a PhD researcher from University of Toronto's Chemical Engineering and Applied Chemistry Department. My journey into skincare was driven by a personal struggle with troubled skin. As a model during my university years and a frequent user of heavy makeup, my skin worsened, leaving me self-conscious. Over-the-counter and prescription solutions proved ineffective. Leveraging my background in water, microbiome research, and minerals, I had a eureka moment, giving birth to NuVsio, where NuVsio means eureka in Slavic. What sets me apart is my diverse background, unlike other PhDs who specialize in one specific field. My multidisciplinary approach involves microbiology, chemistry, biochemistry, bioengineering, molecular genetics, proteomics, and more. A systems biology approach that allowed me to create innovative solutions for skincare. Over a decade ago, when I launched NuVsio, the idea of the skin microbiome was still in its early days. Back then, the general consensus was that aggressively cleansing your skin was the key to a healthy complexion. Microbes living on your skin were not part of the conversation. No one wanted to hear about them. Fast forward, and now microbiome is a word everyone recognizes. However, the research is still in its early stages, but here's what we know. The skin microbiome is a community of microorganisms residing on our skin, believed to play a crucial role in protecting against harmful microorganisms, enhancing barrier protection, and supporting immune defenses. So maintaining a balanced skin microbiome involves a complex interplay among microorganisms, immune cells, skin cells, and other factors. Diversity in the skin microbiome is essential for skin health. Now I'm going to repeat that. Diversity in the skin microbiome is essential for skin health. Why? Because a lack of diversity can lead to an imbalance, allowing unhelpful or harmful bacteria to thrive. This is known as dysbiosis. The secret to a healthy and radiant complexion, as I discovered, isn't about favoring one type of organism or feeding all microbes. It's about creating the right environment for a diverse microbiome to flourish. In the skincare world, diversity is the key to success. So now I'm going to play you a little video where I explain what is the microbiome and why should we care. Skin microbiome. Why are we talking about it? There are these microorganisms that live on and inside of our bodies, but they're also all around us, and they're keeping us safe, healthy, and protected. And we have been taking these little microbes for granted for far too long. At NuVsio and Dr. Brei Laboratories, we're focusing on keeping those microbes safe and healthy so they can work for you and protect you. The latest cutting-edge research has shown us that our microbiome is essential for a healthy life. The history of the microbiome takes us back 150 years ago with a book that's been published in 1853 by Joseph Leidy. And this is really where the microbiome became important, and we noticed that there are these little microbes, invisible microbes, that are essential for our life. As we understand the microbiome, we can also understand what harms it. When we eat unhealthy foods or consume excessive toxins like alcohol, we nurture unhealthy microbiomes in our bodies. Similarly, when we wash our faces too often and apply preservative-laden creams and makeup, we foster an unhealthy microbiome, a microbiome that's in dysbiosis, an imbalanced microbiome. that leads us to unhealthy skin and unhealthy skin conditions. Conditions that can plague us all of our lives. Our microbes affect us from the day we are born. All of us are essentially affected by this microbiome in our bodies, as well as outside, of course, because when we live in the city, we're exposed to pollution, the diversity of our microbiome changes. It depletes that diversity. And unfortunately, that is when the slew of issues occur in terms of skin conditions. And these include dermatitis, eczema, rosacea, acne, allergies, and the list goes on. So what we need to do is we need to respect the microbiome, and we need to know how to properly treat it, how to diversify that microbiome to make sure that it flourishes and keeps your skin protected. At NuVsio, our state-of-the-art technologies combine nature and science harmoniously to deliver healthy and glowing complexion through skin microbiome support. At NuVsio, we believe that nurturing your skin microbiome is key to skin health. It is what gives the skin that beautiful and radiant glow. NuVsio, start pure. Now we have seen what is the microbiome and why should we care. So NuVsio was scientifically developed for skin problems. It is great for anyone with skin, but specifically those with inflammatory conditions and chronic conditions, including rosacea, eczema, acne, dermatitis, allergies, and more. They can really benefit from regular use of NuVsio products. Now we're going to watch a video to better understand how to visualize the microbiome, and we're specifically talking about the skin microbiome. I've come up with this visual on my own. I haven't found anything remotely similar, so I came up with this little visual that I'm going to share with you, and I hope that you enjoy and understand a little bit more. Hi guys, Dr. Brei is here with you, and in the previous video we talked about the microbiome, the importance of the microbiome, and how it became such a massive scientific enterprise. In this video, we are going to discuss how to visualize the skin microbiome. And how do we in fact visualize this unseen world of the microbiome? One way to visualize this is to think of it as a field of wild flowers. Why this visual of a field of wildflowers? What do we see? Well, we see diversity always. Multitudes of flower colors, sizes, and lengths. They are crowding each other, but they crowd each other synergistically. One flower may be taller to get to the sun at the top. Others at the bottom need less light, and that nice fit doesn't allow other invasive species, such as weeds, to find a foothold. There is no space in a good, diverse wildflower field. There is no space for other invasive plants to come in. But this biodiversity is not just across space. It also occurs across time. It constantly changes. In spring, there may be one type of flower, and when it is drier in the summer, there is another type. And in the fall again, another. True biodiversity responds to different conditions, temperatures, amounts of nutrients, allowing the right flower to bloom at the right time, just when they are needed, naturally, effortlessly. Biodiversity is a strength that crowds out bad players and also makes the field resilient to stresses such as too much sun, too little rain, too much heat or cold. With diversity, the system can adjust. In the same way, a healthy microbiome is one that is diverse and responsive to conditions at hand. If you are out in the sun, one microorganism could be more active. If you are indoors, another one will be active. If you are in wet conditions or dry conditions, they will naturally adjust to prevent bad microbiomes and viruses and other pathogens from infecting your skin. They are truly the first defense on your body because they are on the surface. We used to think that skin was the first defense. Wrong. It's actually the microbiome. And a diverse microbiome is a healthy microbiome. So if you view it as a diverse, wild flowering field, you will also note that different wildflowers bloom on different hillsides. Each region, each hill is unique and different. That is exactly the same as your body. Your body is uniquely yours, and your microbiome is going to be uniquely yours both across space and time. The microbiome will change based on your genetics, your lifestyle, where you live, and many other factors unique to you. This is the second insight, that a healthy microbiome is not only diverse microbiome, but that this diversity will be unique to you. In this way, you cannot purchase your microbiome in a can or in a pill. You have to nurture it, for it is yours and yours alone. Sadly, the only consistent thing in the microbiomes is often the fact that it's the unhealthy microbiomes that often look the same from person to person. But healthy ones, they shine with individual beauty. Plants are living organisms, and so is your skin microbiome. So the last two insights lead us to the third insight, that there are no quick fixes. You have to give the microbiome time. You have to nurture it. You cannot buy a microbiome in a box. You cannot force it. You have to let it naturally come into bloom and treat it gently. After diving into the enlightening world of microbiomes and understanding how to visualize our skin's microbial community, a crucial takeaway emerges. A healthy microbiome is a diverse one. Just like your fingerprint, your skin microbiome is distinctly yours. In the pursuit of a healthy microbiome, there are no quick fixes. Beware of anyone promising miraculous results with a single application from a bottle or jar. That's just not how it works. Establishing a thriving skin microbiome is a gradual process, demanding time and commitment. The good news, however, is a game changer. Once you've successfully nurtured a healthy skin microbiome, the results are long-term. You and your clients can revel in the joy of a sustained, healthy, and radiant complexion. That's precisely what we specialize in at NuVsio, assisting you in cultivating a diverse and robust microbiome for enduring skin health. Today, we're going to be covering the ingredients because I think it's very important to know where our ingredients come from. We're going to dive into technology. We are a very technologically driven brand. And then we're going to discuss the synergy, where the active mineral facial treatment marries our skin optimized line and how those two lines work in synergy with one another. We're going to jump into the active mineral facial treatment because that is our core line. The first two pillars are our purifying mineral mask and mineral enriched balm concentrate. We've also added mineral enriched eye balm. So these three products, we're going to talk about the ingredients that we use in these, the mineral heritage, where they come from, a little bit of history lesson, and we're going to talk about the technology. So we have heard that there's a lot of minerals, clays out there, a lot of clays in the news, French pink clay, Australian clay, Dead Sea minerals. I know we've all heard of those as being some of the best minerals in the world. Now the marketing for these is superb, But I'm here to let you know that the best minerals actually do come from North America. And I was fortunate enough to study this and to have contact with some of the best mineralogists in the world to find out where best minerals come from. And in order to convince you, I'm going to show you 3 examples of where some of our minerals come from. Now there's more, but we're going to talk about these 3 in particular because they have a very rich history, and I will explain to you why they're so important. Join me as we unravel the fascinating intersection of geology and skincare in this captivating journey through time. First, we're going to start with the Appalachian Mountains, which formed about 500 million years ago. These stretch from about Newfoundland down to Alabama on the east coast, and as you can see, they kind of form this wall against the ocean and the land. And back then, about hundreds of millions of years ago, these mountains were as tall as the Himalayas. Ever wondered how the once towering Appalachian Mountains transformed into the rolling hills we know today? It's a tale of climate change, and no, we're not talking about recent times. A whopping 100 million years ago, our planet was already undergoing significant climate shifts, even more intense than what we experience today. Picture this: super hurricanes in the ancient world relentlessly slamming into Appalachian Mountains. The result? Erosion. Over time, these mighty mountains were weathered down to the picturesque rolling hills we admire today. And the ones that I tried to ski and failed, actually. I'm terrible at skiing. But now, what's the connection to skincare? Well, this erosion process gifted us highly unique minerals, and they're the superheroes behind our active mineral facial treatment line. These minerals, shaped by ancient climate shifts, boast detoxification properties. They're on a mission to trap impurities, offering a calming shield for your skin barrier and supporting its essential microbiome. Second interesting historical occurrence where some of our minerals come from is North American Inland Sea, which was formed about 100 million years ago. As you can see, it's kind of in the middle of North America, and its uniqueness is that it was very shallow, and the minerals that come from here are even more unique than the Israeli Dead Sea minerals that we know are so great for the skin, and we know about all the fantastic properties that Dead Sea minerals have. Well, these minerals are not just way more unique because of their unique ionic charge, and they have this purification property that minerals like the Israeli Dead Sea minerals just don't have, because this inland ancient sea is far purer than anything we have today. And we use it again in our entire active mineral facial treatment line for this unique property. The third occurrence is Canadian Shield. This is very unique because Canadian Shield is over 4 billion years old. So it's basically as old as the world itself. And a lot of mineralogists come to study minerals here, including diamonds. A lot of diamonds come from Canadian Shield. And we use specific family of minerals from this location only for our purifying mineral mask for its microdermabrasion effect. And I really mean microdermabrasion because if you have had a chance to try our purifying mineral mask, you would have noticed that you do not feel any grittiness or any abrasiveness on the skin. It is so microfine and gentle. It's actually polishing the skin on a micro level, and the minerals are small enough to get into the pores. So now that we've tackled mineral heritage and we know where NuVsio minerals come from, we are going to dive into the technology. We're going to start by our most important technology, which is the first one. It's called mineral bloom technology. Why do we call it that? Well, if you look under the microscope, even if you get clay in a jar, if you get clay minerals that are powdered form, and you look under the microscope, they will be clustered. Minerals tend to cluster in nature. And when they cluster, what happens is they actually start to associate with one another. And when they associate with one another, they're not very interested in associating with the skin. So what we do is we supercharge them by separating these minerals, which is a very labor-intensive process. It takes about 20 hours for us to make just one batch. And after we separate the minerals for the purifying mineral mask specifically, we then stabilize these minerals. And we stabilize them through an ionic water medium, so the water itself is also charged. And the minerals stay active through something that's called zeta potential. So the charge between the water medium and the surface of the mineral is different, and that keeps these minerals active, and it keeps them from trying to aggregate with one another. So we want them to be ready to attenuate to the skin once you squeeze out the product and you start massaging it on the skin. This is why NuVsio Purifying Mineral Mask is not a powdered mineral product. It would be very easy for us to sell you the powdered minerals that we just put together in a jar. I mean, we don't have to worry about a shelf life. We don't have to worry about buying custom equipment, which we've bought from Italy. And we don't have to worry about any of these steps or using specific type of packaging that we chose, that we can keep the formula preservative free and to make sure that there's no microbial contamination. We wouldn't have to do any of it if we give you the powdered product. But we know that powdered product is not active. That's not, to me, really, somebody selling you a powdered mask is very lazy. It's a very lazy formulation. And our minerals are thickened using a natural process. So the minerals themselves thicken the purifying mineral mask and the mineral enriched balm concentrate and the mineral enriched eye balm. No fillers, no chemicals. It is just pure minerals in the formula, and the purifying mineral mask is just pure minerals and water. Now we're going to dive into the technology a little further, and we're going to introduce the different phases. And here we're talking about the purifying mineral mask, which is the first step, and the mineral rich balm concentrate, which is the second step. And these go through 3 phases: dynamic phase, static phase, and protective phase. At the core of our groundbreaking technologies lies the star of our active mineral facial treatment line, the purifying mineral mask. Our purifying mineral mask is a powerhouse. It isn't just a one-trick pony. It's a multitasking hero with a myriad of benefits catering to various skin conditions like acne, dermatitis, rosacea, eczema, and more. Beyond addressing chronic skin concerns, incorporating the purifying mineral mask into your nightly routine serves as a reparative touch for the damage inflicted by harsh soaps and detergents during overcleansing. Over time, this overcleansing can weaken the skin barrier and disrupt the delicate balance of the skin microbiome, leading to dysbiosis. Enter a purifying mineral mask armed with mineral prowess. This dynamic mask doesn't just address the issues at hand, it's on a mission to strengthen the skin barrier over time. Meanwhile, it plays a crucial role in supporting a healthy and diverse skin microbiome, ensuring your skin thrives in all its glory. Our Purifying Mineral Mask is your ticket to a resilient and balanced skin journey. So just one tube of the Purifying Mineral Mask is equivalent to over 50 tubes of conventional masks. And if you take only 10 grams, which is a very small amount, about how much I squoze there, as you can see the picture on the right of the Purifying Mineral Mask, that contains 1 trillion, which is 1,000 billion minerals. And the surface area can stretch to 6,000 square meters, which is quite a lot. The dynamic phase, the mineral bloom technology we discussed, it also goes through something termed mass transfer sequestration technology, which I'll explain, collagen synthesis technology, and then it goes through the static or protective layer phase. Our Purifying Mineral Mask stands strong as a standalone powerhouse, ideal for nightly use. When incorporated into a spa facial, we elevate its potential by combining it with our professional fruit enzyme peel. In this spa regimen, the gentle acid peel is applied before the Purifying Mineral Mask, either under steam or in a 1:1 blend ratio, again under steam. This duo offers a balanced approach of chemical and physical exfoliation, delivering effective yet gentle outcomes for clients. The fruit enzyme peel, featuring a 30% concentration, is carefully buffered to maintain a skin barrier and microbiome integrity, ensuring suitability for even the most sensitive skin types. During the spa session, this dynamic duo can be left on for up to 10 minutes, providing various benefits, such as smoother skin, reduction in fine lines and wrinkles, minimized pore size, evened out skin tone and texture, hydrated skin, enhanced natural healthy glow, and addressed inflammation and redness. The standout feature of our fruit enzyme peel lies in its gentleness, making it suitable for sensitive skin, offering immediate results without downtime. It's the spa experience that caters to diverse skin needs. After experiencing a NuVsio microbiome facial, clients can seamlessly continue their skincare journey at home with the Purifying Mineral Mask. This versatile mask offers 3 essential application methods, each tailored to address specific skin concerns. The first method involves a deep weekly treatment, ideal for those with chronic skin conditions like acne and rosacea. Simply apply a generous amount on wet skin, massage for 1 minute, and leave on for an additional 5 minutes or more until you feel a skin tightening sensation. Preferably do this in the shower or under steam, and rinse afterward for a rejuvenated feel. The second method transforms the mask into a nightly cleanser, suitable for all skin types, including those with acne, rosacea, dullness, inflammation, clogged pores, and roughness. Apply a small amount to damp skin, massage briefly yet vigorously, and rinse. The results are cumulative, contributing to an overall improvement in skin health. For those dealing with occasional blemishes, the third method functions as a spot treatment. Apply the Purifying Mineral Mask directly on the blemish, allowing it to dry as it targets a specific area. This method can be applied every night for up to 3 nights to reduce blemishes, inflammation, and redness. Notably, this spot treatment doesn't harm the skin microbiome, ensuring no excessive dryness or increased oil production, promoting a balanced and healthier complexion. We discussed the technology, how Purifying Mineral Mask can remove impurities through dynamic component, and that means when you're actually massaging the product in, while you're massaging it, you're tumbling the minerals, you are letting them enter into different parts of the skin. They're getting into the pores, some are focused on top of the skin, and that action because there is a microdermabrasion component to this as well, it can improve a collagen synthesis and fibroblast cell regeneration, which is fantastic. And you do not want to let the mask dry, as I mentioned, all the reasons why. You don't want the minerals to stop being active. You don't want to dry your skin. Mass transfer sequestration technology. You've heard me use the term. What does it mean? This means basically the larger particulates in the purifying mineral mask, they have very large pore size. Now, there are bigger minerals out there, like, for example, bentonite. These are very large particulates with very, very, very small channels. So that means that they cannot absorb anything more than a simple molecule such as water, H2O. Our minerals are quite small, but they have these large openings where they are ready to draw in impurities, much larger impurities, including dirt. And this way, they are acting as a sponge to really suck up those impurities, which are then going to be rinsed off. And the finer minerals in the formula actually are left behind on the skin. So some of them you will not be able to wash off, and they are there to protect the skin and create that microbiome supportive environment. This is also where the collagen synthesis technology comes into play, because while you're dynamically massaging the skin, moving the minerals, they are able to regenerate the fibroblasts and also help with collagen synthesis. Benefits we'll list at the end for the active mineral facial treatment, which is over 50 benefits. Just some that we're going to mention now is it's a gentle cleanse versus harsh detergents and soaps. Unlike static masks, which is what we call conventional masks, that you leave on the skin, let them dry, and then rinse off, this is a dynamic mask. It works with you, it works on wet skin, it works with moist fingertips that you should be massaging in and then rinsing before the mask dries. You have an improvement in collagen synthesis, also promotion of fibroblasts, gentle microdermabrasion, removal of impurities, and a protective mineral layer that is left behind while you're fostering good bacteria. And the static process is when you wash your skin and those finer minerals are left behind, larger ones are there to detoxify the skin. What we call it is protective second skin film, further shields and calms the skin. Now that we've delved into the first pillar of our technology, which is the purifying mineral mask, unveiling its benefits and how it works, let's shift our focus to the second pillar, the mineral enriched balm concentrate. This versatile moisturizer operates seamlessly alongside the purifying mineral mask, creating a harmonious duo that complements each other, contributing to a vibrant complexion and providing support for a healthy skin microbiome. So this is the protective phase. It contains something we call mineral silk technology. It primes and prepares the skin for the next steps in your skincare ritual. Of course, prior to using the mineral rich balm concentrate, you may want to use any water-based serums or creams. It also contains mineral bloom technology. Same as before, same idea. Minerals get activated, separated. But the difference is the stabilization is what we term the mineral silk technology. There's no water in the formulation. There's no ionic water here. We use botanical organic oils that mimic natural sebum that work with the minerals in a similar way that the purifying mineral mask does. So the best way to apply the product is to activate the formula by warming between fingers and the palms for a few seconds and then gently press onto the skin. You can look at our application videos on YouTube. It'll give you a better idea of how to properly use the product, and then you can always use more if necessary and massage into the skin. If you have a little bit of dryness somewhere, usually around winter time, it's great to use around the nose, around the mouth, and the eye area. It works great on the skin as a second protective barrier, but when you use it at night with our purifying mineral mask that are left behind on the skin that create that protective layer, now they start to associate with the minerals from the balm. And that association we term active mineral association. That's what gives the skin that second skin protective film. And the mineral silk technology is something that you can feel when you squeeze out the product. If you had a chance to try it, it feels very silky smooth, and it is not occlusive, it's not heavy, it's not like petroleum jelly. It is actually botanical oils that are very light, that mimic your natural sebum and those ancient minerals from the world's purest reserves that create that beautiful silky smooth texture. Mineral enriched balm concentrate complements skin's natural healing process, replenishes moisture, creates a healthy sebum balance, creates channels for lipid-based actives to penetrate deeper. Now here we particularly mean the vitamin C serum. The vitamin C serum is our serum that is fully oil-based, and because the vitamin C is in a lipid form, it can penetrate deeper into the skin layers all the way down to the dermis and helps to actually build and boost your collagen production. So that is when you want to apply the vitamin C serum after the mineral enriched balm concentrate application, because those channels will pull the actives right in and it'll create results much faster. And the pure ancient minerals that are in the formula are there to protect, calm the skin, and create a second skin protective film. And of course, fostering good bacteria at the same time. Some of the highlights of the ingredients is the organic pomegranate seed oil, which is known for its anti-inflammatory and antibacterial action that regulates sebum production, boosts collagen and skin elasticity. Organic argan oil, which is, we know how great it is, how rich it is in vitamin E, essential fatty acids, and antioxidants, but it also is anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and reduces visible signs of aging. We've added organic jojoba oil, which is very rich in ceramides. It's anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and regulates sebum production. It resembles our sebum very, very closely. It is not an oil, it's more of a wax. It's very rich in vitamins, including B, E, and antioxidants, and soothes conditions such as eczema and psoriasis. So our clients with eczema and psoriasis have really seen results. The mineral blend plays such a vital role in this formula, and you would not get the same results using any of these oils separately because of that second skin protection. And that second skin protection is really what helps to change the skin, which you will see over time. It's great to use as a sealant moisturizer after water-based serums, blends seamlessly with foundation and sunscreen. So in the morning, I'd love to use it. First, I apply sunscreen on my entire face, and then I put a little bit of foundation and the balm with a little bit of sunscreen. I make like a BB cream basically on my skin, and then I apply it on the skin, and it just looks flawless. It gives you such a beautiful coverage, and because pH is not a factor, your makeup stays on the entire day, which is why makeup artists really love using the mineral enriched balm concentrate. It can act as a buffer for night actives, so if you have some clients that are new to actives like retinol, AHAs, and BHAs, their skin gets very sensitive, reactive, they can blend 1-to-1 with the mineral rich balm concentrate to soothe the skin, protect the skin, and to avoid some of those negative side effects that are associated with these actives. It can protect the skin both day and night, so you should be using it both day and night, twice a day. And it can help lipid-based actives to work faster, as we mentioned, the vitamin C serum. Now for the purifying mineral mask, just to recap, we have mineral bloom technology where we activate the minerals by separating them and activating them with the ionic water medium, so they're ready to attenuate to the skin. And when you massage them in dynamically with water, you are helping the minerals to penetrate deeper into the skin, and the larger particulates will trap dirt and unhealthy bacteria and get washed away, while the finer minerals are left behind. And when you're ready for the next step, the mineral enriched balm concentrate, again, it contains our mineral bloom technology as well as the mineral silk technology, because we use organic botanical blends to keep the minerals separated and active. And when you apply it on the skin, the minerals react with the minerals left behind from the purifying mineral mask, and you have the second skin protective barrier. The mineral enriched eye balm is one of our newest additions to the active mineral facial treatment family. This eye balm is so great and such a generous size of 35 milliliters. Our clients love to use it as a facial moisturizer, especially those with drier skins or just during drier climates like winters. It contains a lot of therapeutic oils like calendula, arnica, and meadowfoam, which are just great for healing acne scars, soothing conditions such as eczema and psoriasis, reducing visible signs of aging. And we also added matcha green tea extract, which is very high in EGCG. That also helps with eye puffiness, dark circles, helps to blur fine lines and support cell renewal. And it creates a second skin protective barrier underneath the delicate eye area. The EGCG from matcha leaf is a very potent polyphenol with anti-cancer properties that minimizes oiliness and appearance of pores by reducing oxidative stress. The mineral-rich eye balm overall can help reduce puffiness around the eye area, help lighten dark circles, and keep that area moisturized, hydrated, and protected. You can use it both morning and night, and you have that second skin protective barrier technology. It offers skin microbiome support. I'm going to show you a list of over 50 benefits that the active mineral facial treatment has. I am only going to focus on a few key benefits, although all of these benefits are fantastic. Active mineral facial treatment protects skin's natural barrier function, creates second skin protective barrier, normalizes skin's pH, and supports a healthy microbiome. The results, they speak for themselves. Either you're using the purifying mineral mask for just 3 days, or after just one application, or for 7 days, or you're using the mineral rich balm concentrate to heal the skin. We have clients with fresh scars where the mineral enriched balm concentrate helped, with rosacea where the purifying mineral mask used as a nightly cleanser in conjunction with the mineral enriched balm concentrate, it helped to find that balance in your microbiome, which just helps to treat the skin, and the results are fantastic. So now that we've discussed the active mineral facial treatment, we talked about where the ingredients come from, technology that we use, and the synergy. Now we're ready for the synergy with other products, and we're going to concentrate on our skin optimized line. Write down any questions that you might have about the active mineral facial treatment, so when we meet again, we can discuss it. And now we're just going to move on to the skin optimized line. The skin optimized line was created to enhance your skincare routine. And for those that seek healthy, glowing complexion, again, as with our active mineral facial treatment, it is for all skin types, and it is gender neutral. We have 3 serums and our very favorite cleansing oil. So we're just gonna jump into the cleansing oil first. It is microbiome optimized, detergent free, gentle, and effective. It is a fantastic product that took me quite a long time, over a year, to develop. I myself was looking for a cleanser that isn't damaging the skin, which was very difficult to find. Every cleanser that I seem to be using, even if I would use foam cleansers, which I was taught means that they contain less surfactants, so should be more gentle on the skin, they left my skin tight and it had that glossy look after, which I knew right away looking in the mirror that I've just damaged my skin barrier, and I washed that protective barrier down the drain, and I knew there has to be a better way. So this cleansing oil was developed for specifically that, to protect the skin microbiome, to nourish the skin while cleansing. The formula contains shea butter, ethyl esters, metafoam, and calendula oils for long-lasting hydration and antioxidant properties. We use vitamin E complex and rosemary as well because they're high in antioxidants, they protect skin from damage, and it's designed to support skin's essential microbiome. To use, you apply. I like to use quite a few pumps. For myself, I use about 6 to 8 pumps. You can just decide for yourself how many pumps you prefer to use on dry face, and then you massage it with fingertips, and it effortlessly removes makeup, sunscreen, and the skin still feels nourished. And it's very safe around the eye area, and for best results, you want to follow up as a double cleanser with the purifying mineral mask for optimal microbiome protection and skin health. So once we've cleansed the skin, we are ready to apply some serums. Our serums are ABC, very easy. A is for vitamin A, retinoid serum. B, vitamin B niacinamide, HAB3 hydration serum. And C, of course, vitamin C serum. The vitamin C serum you'd want to use during the morning. The retinoid serum, of course, at night. And the HAB3 hydration serum, you're welcome to use morning and night. And that's how I like to use it. Now you have these cards, you should have these at the spa, so you can always go back to them. And if you have a client with a question, what steps should I use which product? At the back of this card, you will find all the steps. And if they are ordering all the products, for example, the I Want It All set, you can direct them to here and they can see how to use each product in their skincare routine. Our retinoid serum, there's an improvement in surface roughness just after 2 weeks, over 50%. Improvement in skin texture, visual age spots, over 50% improvement in age spots in about a month, 28 days, and reduction in surface desquamation. In case you don't know what that means, peeling of the skin. So I know usually with retinoid products, you will find peeling of the skin. Not with our retinoid serum, it actually helps to improve skin appearance. And it improved it in just 14 days, that's 2 weeks. There was 40% improvement. Our retinoid serum is a very unique formula. This formula contains a next level retinols. They don't go through the same process as retinol would, and the process being it goes through the conversion from retinol to retinaldehyde to retinoic acid. Our retinoid serum, it's not a retinoic acid, but the retinoid receptors on the skin are ready to take the retinoid serum right in, to let it penetrate deep down the epidermis all the way down to the dermis, where the collagen production takes place. The way to use it, you apply a thin layer of this unscented and lightweight retinoid serum in the evening and allow it to absorb before putting any cream, balms, or oils. And you do not want to mix it with other retinoids unless you are using prescription-based retinoids and they're very drying. You can add some of our retinoid serum to help with those negative side effects. It's of course skin microbiome friendly, and it helps renew skin plumpness, elasticity, reduces breakouts, hyperpigmentation, helps rebuild skin collagen, reverses sun damage, and helps produce supple and younger looking skin. Although it's not your typical retinol, it would be equivalent to about 2% retinol. Although we are not bogged down with percentages, we do not like to share that information with the client because they think higher percentage means better results. And that is just not the case with actives. Actives have to be handled properly, otherwise chronic inflammation and irritation causes more skin damage. Our HEB3 hydration serum. I really love this serum. I'm so proud of this formula because it is such a multitasker. It has so many things in one product. It's fantastic for hyperpigmentation. That is why the line that you see on our bottle is red, because it really can reduce that redness. It has 70% improvement in hyperpigmented spot area in 12 weeks. That's incredible. And 90% improvement in wrinkle length in the same duration. So it's really fantastic for wrinkles, for hyperpigmentation, reduction in pore size, because it contains niacinamide, it contains licorice and punarnava root extract that help with hyperpigmentation, but it also is heavy on the hyaluronic acid molecules. It has different molecular weights because when you apply it, they do different things. So they will draw moisture from the environment as well as from the skin itself to plump it up and give you that really beautiful hydrated look. We also paired it with unique plant-based boosting complex. It delivers long-lasting hydration and smoothing effects to the skin for up to 72 hours. It helps strengthen skin's defense mechanism against environmental aggressors, minimizes appearance of wrinkles, can help with pores as well, reducing hyperpigmentation, boosts collagen synthesis, and corrects skin tone. It does so many things in just one bottle. Our clients love it so much, they go through the bottle fairly quickly. I myself will probably use a full dropper of this, whereas for the retinoid serum, I'll use 2 to 3 pumps. This I would use a dropper because my skin just drinks it, and I use this twice a day. That's how we recommend it for clients. It is just such a fantastic product. Another, speaking of fantastic products, our last serum is vitamin C serum. Such an incredible product. Why it is? Because first of all, it's not your typical ascorbic acid formulation, which we know it's a golden standard, ascorbic acid, but it's also such an unstable formulation. Using water-based ascorbic acid is just notoriously known to degrade and oxidize very quickly. Our vitamin C serum contains vitamin C that is in ester form. It's tetrahexyl decyl ascorbate, and it outperforms vitamin C. It actually outperforms other vitamin C esters, first and foremost. Then it outperforms ascorbic acid in collagen synthesis. Our vitamin C serum is able to penetrate all the way down to the dermis, being lipid-based, unlike water-based ascorbic acid that would sit on top of the skin. So it can penetrate deep. It also contains more ascorbic acid in fibroblasts. So after you look at the content of the skin cells and how much vitamin C remains, this vitamin C serum holds on to the vitamin C, and it still does those beneficial effects on the skin. And vitamin C is really known to help skin against UV damage, especially UVB. This vitamin C serum can really help way more than ascorbic acid would to help negate those negative effects. So in the summer, it's your best friend. We've had moms saying how grateful they are that they've discovered this for even their kids. If they got a sunburn, they'll just apply it on in the evening, and then the next day the skin has visibly reduced in redness and inflammation. What I love about this formula is that it has that advanced, highly stable, concentrated form of vitamin C, which can penetrate 3 times greater than ascorbic acid, even when ascorbic acid was at a higher concentration, 20 times more concentrated. Still, this vitamin C serum outperformed it. It's skin microbiome friendly, no preservatives in the formula. It enhances barrier function, supports collagen production, reduces dark spots and sun damage, hyperpigmentation, fine lines, and calms inflammation, enhances UV protection. And because it effectively enhances UV protection, it is a great product to use during the day. So now we have covered all of our core products and our enhanced products, and now we'll know a little bit more about what NuVsio does, how we have this holistic approach. Now, in this talk, we just focused on skincare. We did not dive into the IO Advanced Nutrition. For that, we will create a separate talk, but we are a holistic line. So internal, inside-out health is so key for that healthy and glowing complexion. Of course, our products are all natural, and we impart state-of-the-art technology that delivers skin health by nurturing skin's essential microbiome. So who can benefit from this? Anyone can benefit from this. We say if you have skin, you're a client. Even if you think your skin is fine and you might not have any problems, you might not have them yet, but down the line, you can develop skin conditions, problems. That is what NuVsio does. It helps you protect the skin from further damage or preventing any skin damage from even forming. So the sooner you start, the sooner you'll see that glowing and healthy complexion. And we always make small batches, so we never sit on inventory. So sorry guys if it takes us a little longer to get your NuVsio goodies to your spa, but we do make everything fresh to receive full benefits from the skin microbiome friendly line. We are not expecting to expand our line much further unless there's, again, I see a gap in the skincare industry, in the wellness industry, which needs to be filled. All of our products are unique, and that is why I brought them on board. This is all that I use for my skin, and I find it fantastic. I've seen my skin change over the years. Instead of focusing on developing new products, we're constantly innovating our formulas. We're constantly finding more ways to make these products work better for you. Our formulation for the Purified Mineral Mask, Mineral Rich Balm Concentrate, they have improved over the years because we always want you to have the best. And we are being noticed, and we have quite a few, as you can see, press highlights. Editors are really noticing the difference as well, and they love the products, as well as a lot of influencers that are real users, including Hannah Zalzal, founder of Cargo Cosmetics. Now you know Meredith Shaw. And something new that we have is our Essentials bundle, which we always listen to you when you have any suggestions. We take it to heart. I was asked to create an easy start out kit for somebody to trial. Very easy steps. So this is a 1, 2, 3 that we did. 1, you cleanse with the Purifying Mineral Mask. 2, you hydrate with the HEB3 Hydration Serum. And 3, you moisturize with the Mineral Rich Balm Concentrate. So it's an easy 1, 2, 3, and it's available for purchase. You can find it on your purchase order forms today. Thank you so much for listening. And if you have any questions, please jot them down, and then we can talk about them when we see each other next.